What's going on at the library? So much. Stick with us to learn about our 100th anniversary as a library, our winter programs, and some facts about our spaces, programs, and services. Lock in, we're going into the library. 100 years is a long time to be an organization. We are so excited to celebrate who we've been, who we are, and who we want to grow into as a library. With that being said, we're spending the first third of the year focusing on the past. In the middle of the year, amidst the fun of summer reading program, we'll focus on the present. And as the year winds down, we are only ramping up the fun with a focus on the future. You can celebrate with us in the library in so many ways all year round.
On Saturday, January 10th, the Orion Township Public Library invited the community to come out for the kickoff of the library's Centennial celebration. It was standing room only as staff welcomed visitors and looked back at the library's 100 years of serving the community. After the presentation, Library Director Chase McMunn revealed the artifacts found in a time capsule that was sealed up when the staff celebrated the library's 75th anniversary in 2001, including a letter written by former Director Linda Sickles, who retired in 2012 and passed away in 2019.
The more I was doing and getting involved with the community, the more I liked the people and what was going on here in Orion. There was so much enthusiasm and participation, people so interested in making this such a good community to live in.
You know, it's January 10th. The weather's not that great outside, but it just really does warm our hearts to think that we are doing something important and the community does value what we do here in the library. So it's a great feeling.
Started in 1926 by the Lake Orion Women's Club, the library was housed in the second floor of Town Hall on Flint Street before moving to a home located at Flint and Lapeer Street in 1940. A more permanent location opened its doors in 1965 on M24 and served the community until February of 1989 when the current building opened on Joslyn Road just north of Clarkston Road.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It all started from a dedicated group then called the Lake Orion Women's Club, now the GFWC, and they started the whole thing because they recognized the need for a library. Ever since the beginning, it's relied a lot on volunteer work, but through the 100 years that we've been here, we've been able to add professional staff, and now we have just a huge range of resources available to the whole community.
As a librarian and as a person who really adores and values books and information, I think it's amazing. The fact that they, thought it was important to create a space for the community to go to have free books to read and information it's amazing. It's a wonderful thing.
The staff is planning a big celebration on May 1st, which is the date Orion Township voted to establish a library, but multiple events are planned throughout 2026.
That's right, we're going to have a whole year of celebration. So we've divided up into three parts. The first third of the year, we're going to focus on the past, celebrate our past. And then, through the summer, we'll be celebrating our present. And then toward the end of the year, we're going to look to our future and talk about the future possibilities for the library.
For more information about the events the library has planned all year long, be sure to visit orionlibrary.org or follow them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Julie, the Makerspace librarian at the Orion Township Public Library. A lot of people still want to know what is a makerspace, and today we are inside of the makerspace, which is just generally a do-it-yourself space that has a lot of tools and machinery that you can make projects with. So over here on this side, we have our Glowforge laser engraver cutter machine, which will engrave and cut a variety of materials like wood and acrylic. This requires a training. If you are interested, please contact the library. Over on this side of the aisle, we have our Cricut machine, which is another cutting machine basically used for paper and vinyl. The library has a new Bamboo Lab X1C 3D printer, and we also have a Prusa 3D printer. If you're interested in having any objects or models printed, you can upload your file on our website or email us your files. Our Bamboo Lab has 4 different colors, so we can do quite a variety of items here with that. And we also have a CNC machine, which is a router that can carve wood as well. All the equipment in the makerspace was donated through the generosity of local community members and patrons, and also the seed money was from a grant. Over here we have our sublimation station, where you can print a variety of items on sublimated blanks. You can do mugs and tumblers, you can do t-shirts, and a lot of other objects. The library has many devices to help you digitize your files. We have a VHS player that will convert to digital. We have a 8mm film reel. We have high-speed scanners, high-resolution scanners, and photo scanners that'll help you digitize all of your older format. We also have an embroidery machine that is very simple to use. You can call and make a reservation on that, and also as well as a button maker. We have a lot of interest in people making their own buttons. If you have any questions or want more help, just contact the library.
Hi, my name is Alice and I'm the Outreach Coordinator at the Orion Library. Today I'm going to talk about the book Isola by Allegra Goodman. Isola is the retelling of Marguerite de la Roque, a 16th century French noblewoman, so it's based on a true story. At the beginning of the book in 1531, Isola is in France, where she's being raised by her nurse and mother figure Damienne because she has been orphaned. Her economic future is in the hands of her cruel, cruel uncle, Jean-Francois de Roberval. While Isola is living in the chateau, she forms a friendship with Claire d'Artois, who lives at the chateau with her, along with Claire's mother and Damienne, the nurse. Unfortunately, Claire's cruel uncle does some not so great things with her money, and she finds herself kicked out of her place of privilege in the chateau. And then, much to her horror, she finds out that she is destined to go on a ship to New France, which is what is now Canada, with her uncle. On board the ship, Marguerite falls in love with a young man called Auguste, and her uncle is livid about this betrayal, and so he punishes Marguerite, Damienne, and Auguste in the cruelest way possible. What follows is a story of survival where Marguerite is put to the test of woman against nature. I recommend this book for readers who enjoy retellings of minor historical characters who aren't always mentioned in the history books. There's a touch of romance, a touch of adventure, and it's a really inspiring story of the human will to survive against all odds. Isola by Allegra Goodman.
Hello everybody, this is our 100-year anniversary and we're looking to celebrate all year long, and today we're going to be showcasing our More Than Books section. Obviously we have tons of books, but we have a lot of things that you may not know we have, like sleds, board games, tools, sewing machine, ukulele, all sorts of things. And you can go on our website and reserve those online, and there's way more online than what we have out because we don't have enough room, but there's all sorts of stuff for you to check out. And today we got a couple of the things that you can check out online. The first one is we have a Milwaukee driver and impact, and they come with the 2 batteries, the charger, and we've even got a bit kit, so it's pretty much got everything you would need. You know, if you don't have Milwaukee tools and you want to see if maybe that'd be something you'd like to get, you know, you can come try them out. And or if you just have a little weekend project and you don't need it for much, you know, we've got it here for you. And I think that's a great addition to our More Than Books section. And the other thing we got that I think is pretty handy is this Jackery portable power. And you'll charge this up at home, and it's got USB connections, it's got a couple regular outlets. You can even hook it up to a 12-volt car adapter that it comes with. So yeah, if you're out camping or, you know, this is a good thing to have for some portable power. And I think it's another great thing that we offer that you probably don't know that we have. But yeah, we have tons of great stuff here, and we've got way more than books, so come check them out.
Hi, I'm Lydia, and I'm a youth librarian here at Orion Township Public Library. Today, we're talking about this book, Ready, Set, Doe, by Kelly J. Baptist. And every year at the library, we have a special program called Battle of the Books, and it's just for fifth graders. And this is one of the books all of us youth librarians picked out. So we pick about 10 books, and we have a battle in the spring. And then after the battle, we have a victory party. And we always invite one of the battle authors to come out. So this year, Kelly J. Baptist is actually coming to Lake Orion. And this is a fabulous story. She's an amazing author. This is about Zoe. She's a sixth grader, and her school has a competition where she has to sell the most cookie dough to win the laptop of her dreams. She definitely faces some challenges, some up and downs in this book, but it's a humorous story, and it's a great book for grades 3rd through 6th grade, so check it out.
We hope to see you at our Centennial events and be part of our library services and programs in the coming year. Thank you.